Hey, how you guys doing, man? It's Joe D, and welcome to another Share Beer Show. Today is Saturday, December 21st, 2019, and welcome to another show, man. We got Mark and Bum with us, man. We got Mark in Atlanta and Bum in PA, Pittsburgh. And how you guys doing, man?
Excellent.
What, everybody's in the Christmas spirit except for moi. Maybe I should change my. Yeah, I should put on like green lights or red lights or something, huh? I should get more in the spirit here, man. What am I doing? Purple. Purple's not necessarily. There we go. How about green? Green's a little better, isn't it? There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, a little more in the spirit. So I've got my beers. How's your week been, Bum? How's it been going, man?
Yeah, nothing to report. All good. I used my final vacation day this past week at work on Wednesday, so I had a short work week. Tomorrow's my Sunday. And off 2 days, and then I do work Christmas Day, which no big deal. Double time and a half.
Oh, so you're working early on Christmas Day or late on?
Yeah, I'll be starting 6 a.m., 6 to 2.
Oh, okay. Right on. So that's good. So your week's been kind of good and just kind of
no disasters.
Right.
No emotional breakdowns. Yeah.
That's what it comes down to a lot of times, right? Yeah, no disasters, nothing. Nothing blew up, so we're good. That's about. And Mark, how was your week, man? How you doing?
Excellent. Busy week, but kind of winding down here the last 2 weeks. Still working, but going to be taking a little downtime here.
I see you got your tree up, and you both have your Santa hats on. Mark? Do you decorate? Are you a Griswold? Do you do the whole?
No. This little room down here is the only decorations because it's the only place that the cats can't get to. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So we got the tree, and then we hang up our stockings, hang off the speakers.
Oh.
The stockings were hung from the speakers with care.
Yeah, with care. Yeah. And Bum, do you put up lights and all the whole night?
No. The most that I've done over the last couple years, if you recall, the one year I broke out all my Anchor Brewing Christmas bottles, the different labels.
Mm-hmm.
Broke those out the one year. Broke out my Samuel Smith Christmas the one year. Put those on display. That's about as decorative as I've been getting lately, and I didn't even do that this year. Here, me throwing this hat on that's my decoration for this year.
I don't do any decorating whatsoever. I don't do anything. So
we don't do any lights out front. We don't do anything like that.
Yeah.
First time we've done a tree in years. So yeah, we did one last year.
Once upon a time, I used to decorate everything. Used to full out. You know what I'm saying? I was always the first guy on the block decorating. They had all the lights up around every single inch of the roof and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, I don't do anything. This right here. See those green lights? I turned them green. You know what I'm saying? I can turn the lights on the front of the house a different color. I do that for my phone. You know what I'm saying? That's about the extent of my decorating, man. Who wants to go first, man? Mark, what do you got, brother?
We bought a 6-pack of this. So I'll have one left over for Friday, Bum.
Speak of the devil, Anchor.
Yes, I picked one up. They had some big the big bottles, the 1.5 liters.
Mm-hmm.
And how much were they paying? They were like $20. Does that
sound
right?
Yeah, mine's usually $18-19. I think mine was.
Yeah, I think it was like $19.99. So, but 6-pack. This was $10, $10.99 a 6-pack.
Yeah.
And I've never been disappointed by this beer. So. It's a little drier this year. It's
Ah.
not quite as
This was the first year I noticed a slight difference in taste.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the
little drier, a little more like not piney, but a little more of an earthy flavor, not as much malt.
Yeah.
So I don't know what. It's probably the spices, the spice blend they put in it.
Yeah, every year they claim that the recipe changes. I never noticed it until this year, actually.
Yeah, this year is noticeably different. I just remember previous years having a little bit more malt. This is a little drier. It's still good.
Yeah.
Very good. And what the guy, the guy's name, was he 94 or something?
Yeah. James Stitt, Stitt.
Okay.
And what I've been saying is, if I worked for Anchor, I'd be saying to Mr. Stitt, hey, you need to paint us up about 20 or 30 different trees.
Yeah.
Because you ain't going to be around that much longer.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, this year is something I can't read.
It's an actual Christmas tree this year.
Yeah.
As opposed to a lot of past years where it's certainly not any kind of tree resembling a Christmas tree.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot denser, and you can see there's stuff on it rather than just like a tree out in the woods.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, but nice. Yeah, it's a nice beer to have. It was packaged on 10/21/19, so 2 months old exactly right now.
There's my 2014 poster.
Oh wow!
Of all the different ones.
Yeah.
All the up through 2014.
Started in 1975.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. They update the poster every year.
Okay. Did you get that at the beer store?
No, you have to send away to the brewery.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh. So if I were to send away now, could I get it, do you think?
Oh yeah, the current year, including the 19. Yeah, they offer an updated version every single year.
Okay. I might
Wow,
do that.
I didn't know that.
That'd be nice if they hang on the wall.
Yeah.
It would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
What
And how
was
much
the-
are they? Like $10, something like that? Maybe?
Yeah, very reasonable.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna order one.
The only problem is it's an odd size, and the reason you just saw there, mine's still sitting out loose. I've been meaning to order a custom sized frame for it as long as I've had it, which is 5 years, and still haven't ordered that frame yet.
Yeah, you could just mount it, not permanent mount, but like a dry mount, like foam core or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Cool. I'm gonna order one. That's a good idea. I've got wall space here. I could definitely put one down here. Sure.
I'm going to start out with nothing too crazy special. I've had this on here before. Local beer, Four Peaks Brewing, Grapefruit Radler. It's actually, I've actually had this one for a while too. Surprise, surprise. But boy, I don't even see it. Oh, here it is. Okay, freshest before 5/7/19. So, hey, that's not too bad for me.
For you, that's pretty good, actually.
We've got Neary in the house. Neary says
2018?
19.
Yeah, you're less than 2 years past due.
Yeah, 19.
Oh, that's might as well be right out of the fermenter.
I mean, I've got years to go on this thing yet, right? I mean,
You can't tell the difference between that and right out of the tap.
Yeah, most people try to have their IPAs within 4 months, tops, typically about 2 months. Add years to that instead of months, and that's where I'm good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, why have an IPA within 4 years of when it's brewed? Come on, give me a break, wuss. Man up. Here we go, man. Let's see if we get some smoke. Neary's in the house. He stayed up for this. Boom! Eat it! Did you see that smoke? Yeah! Yeah, you know what? There was big duds coming from the king of smoke. I think he's more like the prince of smoke now.
Firing blanks yesterday.
Yeah, he was the prince of smoke yesterday. Yeah, and more like There we go. Little tappa. It's an actual great looking beer though. For a rattler, you know what I'm saying? It's actually a real nice summer beer.
It's always summer in Phoenix.
But I am in Phoenix, man, so give me a break. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? It was only 72 today. So cut me some slack here, man. That's like jacket weather damn near here, man. Are you kidding me? All you people worrying about your snowstorms and all of that. You kidding me? It's damn near 70 here. People panic over here when it's 70. I mean, you got the sun shovels and all that. It's insane down here. It really is. You can't keep those things in stock. They like fly off the shelves, man. You go through sun shovels like crazy. Whew, it's rough. And Bum, what are you drinking, brother?
Okay, well, in keeping with the holiday season and keeping with the usual theme of the show around the half hour, got my annual.
Oh boy, look at you,
Sammy Klaus.
Oh, Santa Claus, yeah.
Got the Sammy Klaus. Time for an annual update on the Sammy Klaus because they've been lagging the last couple of years, lagging behind. The most recent year you can find now is 2016. For whatever reason, I don't know, they've fallen behind here. And it took until last year or 2 years ago for the 2015 to show up.
Which version is that, Bum?
This is the Sammy Klaus Classic.
The classic, okay.
Yeah. So, in addition to that anchor that you're having, Mark, me having the anchor in the Magnum bottle, the Sammy Klaus has become an annual Christmas share beer tradition for me.
It sure has.
Yeah. Probably no smoke on that. Nah.
Oh.
Nah, didn't even try for smoke. But
yeah, you could have gave a better effort. You know what I'm saying? But
sorry. But the other tradition, having it in my vintage proper Sammy Klaus little sipping mug here.
It's like what, 14%?
Yeah, 14.
Like yeah, I'm showing 14%.
In the beer store last week, and I didn't see it this week.
If you see it again, Mark, let me know what the vintage is on it, because like I said, I can, no matter where I go, I'm convinced the importer has not distributed anything more recent than 2016.
It was not an 18 or 19. It's a 16 or a 17.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? Even if you have a 17, I'd be thrilled to hear about that because
I'll take a look.
For decades, you could count on it being the current year, and I don't know if it's just because it's not. Maybe it doesn't sell. I don't know.
So, what are you getting off of that?
Oh, there's so much stuff going on with this, Joe. I can't even describe it. Like I said, we've discussed this before. To me, it tastes like a barley wine. But I guess it's considered a
bock.
A bock or a doppelbock.
Yeah.
Although
it says malt liquor on the bottle.
It says malt liquor on the label.
Yeah. So we've got 41,000 ratings on here, 487 in the last 30 days, 14% ABV, 20 IBUs, and a 3.71 bottle cap rating.
Oh, I think it deserves way more than 3.71. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's a lot of ratings though. You've got at least 32,000 ratings. So
yeah.
371's not bad for that many ratings. You know what I'm saying?
This always gets at least a 4.25 from me. Always.
Yeah.
So brewed once a year on December 6th. So that's super fresh too.
Well, keep in mind what I'm drinking here is 3 years old.
Oh.
2016 batch, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And you can look up the vintage 2016, Joe. I don't know if that would make a difference or not.
Yeah, let's see. I'm showing 17. Here's another. Let's go down the list of variants here. Let's see if there is a difference. Here it is. Well, it gets a 3.76 bottle cap rating. The once strongest beer in the world Now, I wonder if that would be drank by the what was it, the most popular man in the world or most
I don't think the most popular man in the world existed when this was the strongest beer in the world.
yeah.
You know, the thing was, that was probably only 15, 20 years ago that was the strongest beer in the world.
Right.
Yeah, really, honestly.
I remember when I was in college, had a beer. It was EKU 28. It was a German.
Yeah.
That was like 10%.
Yeah.
And they claimed that was the strongest beer in the world. And that was like early 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, I just had that again. I think I might have even drank it on the show about a year or so ago. I haven't seen it for sale here in a long time, but I found it in Ohio near Cleveland last year.
Yeah, but I remember that was on the beer list at the bar. I was like the world's strongest beer.
Yeah. Oh, and I also want to add that just this past week I found and purchased this in the bomber for only the second time. Duffy's had bombers of this.
Wow.
For 15
I've
bucks.
only ever seen it in 4-packs, which is what I've always seen in the beer store.
Yeah.
The 4-pack.
Yeah, I'd only ever seen the bomber once before in Virginia, and I believe I drank that on the show a few years ago. From the bomber that I had was 14, and of course the one that I bought this past week was 2016.
How big a bomber was it? 22 or 24?
I think it's 25.
25.
Yeah. And believe me, I was tempted to have that tonight on the
milliliter bottle, probably.
But once again, got to wake up for work early tomorrow. So,
since a lot of darker beers are going to be, I'm starting out with this Radler, but all the rest of my beers are all dark beers. One is fantastic. I haven't had it in quite a while. It's organic, and I'm looking forward to getting to it. But I was just given these little treats, if you will, something to have with your beer. And they're really good. Bisco Chocolata or something. I don't know how you say that. How do you say that? But they're cool little like cookies filled with chocolate cream. Oh yeah, baby. You gotta go low when you say chocolate cream, baby. But yeah, they're filled with chocolate cream. I've been crushing these damn things, man. They're good. And then they have a little lid, and they're made to like be on the go, so they're made to fit in your cup holder, your car. But yeah, but man, I'm like, these are perfect for having a nice little snack with your beer. You know what I'm saying? So they have that like animal cracker type smell, and they're nice crunchy cookie and filled with chocolate, and you just pop them back, man. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Let me share some of these comments real quick, and then we'll hit up Billy D, man. Havana, share a beer show fears YouTube. Do we fear YouTube?
I think you fear Facebook, Joe, but I don't know about you.
Facebook. Oh dear God, the Facebook. Oh, they start, putting out all kinds of alerts and stuff. You need to go on air now. All right. I'll go on air. You know what I'm saying? Jeez, settle down, Beavis. We got Tom. What's up, gang? Neri, looking good, Santas.
Feeling good, Billy Ray.
Tom says, if you guys are still on when I get home, I'll be on. Oh yeah, baby. You just get on there, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I think he's trying to watch his Patriots, huh? Aren't they playing right now? Or wait, that's a different Tom, isn't it? That's a different Tom, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think that's Tom.
He's usually Tom R.
Yeah.
Or Tom. You just never know. I think
there was another Tom, and I think this is the other Tom.
Oh, okay.
We'll see. I don't know. Havana, bum covering up his head because the chairman gave him a knot on the head. That was a nice try. He's a kid. You know what I'm saying? He's a kid.
He's still. He's still
Yeah,
trying to find his way.
Yeah, he's warming up. You know what I'm saying? It's early in the show.
He's warming up all right. Wait till you see his next comment.
Neri says this Santa is almost sleeping. Yeah.
Mhm.
Until he saw the smoke. He saw the smoke and he went into straight panic, kids.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. You can just read that comment. I'm not going to read that one out loud. Yeah. He was fully awake now. Yeah. Santa fear left mark on box of used raincoats there. Yeah. Hang yourself with stockings. There you go. Now he's waking up. Yeah. So he's, hang yourself with the stockings, Mark, off your speakers.
Yeah.
So Joe D celebrates Kwanzaa. Yeah. Yeah. I don't celebrate Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is actually invented by a white guy. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I just said that.
Yeah. Let's see. Looks like it's time for some peppermint shots. Oh, yeah. What kind of peppermint shot do you prefer, Mark?
Oh, man. Regular old peppermint schnapps is not too bad. I could do some Fireball. I don't know.
Fireball.
Yeah, Fireball.
Kind of. Well, that's
than peppermint. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cinnamon shots. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a couple links to the show. We've got Marty saying hi. Bum, cheers, man, and Havana. One for the boy. Jay Vega, Merry Christmas to you, a-holes, except you, Coach. And Joe D will be referred as Toby from now on. Let it be known. Toby. No one's ever called me Toby before. That's a new one. Where are we at? Cheers, Vega.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to SWW in Vega. I thought Havana was a girl.
Sometimes he thinks he is too.
Yeah. He's trying to make his mind up still. He's trying to figure it out.
Like Billy D and identify.
Yeah, he identifies as one. Yeah, he's a he, she.
And both.
Okay. Yeah, all the pronouns, you name it. Havana says on both. So there it is. Boom.
Okay.
Yeah,
just like Billy D.
Vegas says Merry Christmas, Havana. Hey, there's Craig. Hey guys. Yeah, Bum says Craig, what's up? And here we go. Emoji guy, Backwoods Billy. We've got grapes emoji, wine emoji, beer, penguin.
Sad Santa emoji. Is that a cat with a Santa hat? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. And then Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, guys. And then you've got snowman and Christmas tree.
There you go.
And then more emojis. Cinnamon hot whiskey is #1 selling whiskey, which is interesting. Yeah. Cinnamon hot whiskey is #1. And we got Joey again. Havana is the Billy D of the comment section. And on that note, we bring in Billy D.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Santa hat on? Oh, yeah. That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah. There he is. Billy D got his own Santa hat.
And for the second year in a row, I didn't even bother putting it away. It's been sitting here for the past year.
Every day is Christmas when you're Billy D.
Yeah. Every day.
That's right.
Every day is Christmas when you're Billy D. That's right. So should we better put it in more of a Christmassy color here, huh? There we go. Something kind of red or something.
You had some nice. You started out with some nice green there.
Yeah. We got. Yeah, here we go.
There you go.
Right? Yeah.
That's close enough.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah.
Antifreeze. There you go. There you go. There's some Christmas.
Kind of equivalent to what the malt liquor is. It's kind of
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's you got for us, man? What you been up to there, Billy D?
Okay. Well, Billy D.
We got 2 weeks worth of stuff here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sometimes that backlog doesn't always equal more content.
Yeah, or quality, right?
Or quality.
Yeah.
Now we had some pretty good quality this week. Well, speaking of Havana and the chairman, if you recall, Havana has been making derogatory comments and derogatory content in his videos directed towards the chairman, enough so that Vega even commented on it. We played that a couple weeks ago. Well,
Yeah.
Havana was just trolling. He was just messing around. He was just screwing around. He didn't mean any of it.
Oh,
Of course,
he was-
we should have known that Havana would never disrespect the chairman. He said, "Never mind, I was just kidding." So, catching up from 2 weeks ago with Fear's series of videos, the 12 malts of Maltmas. As of yesterday, I believe it was, or maybe Thursday, he's up to 40-ounce malt liquor number 10 out of his 12. He said he's not positive if he's going to be able to. I think he may have a couple people shipping some to him, or he's run out of unique ones to have. He's going to still have 12, but now he's pushing his deadline back to New Year's Day. So, but it's still the 12 malts of Maltmas. So, okay, to the big news here. Remember 2 weeks ago, the chairman announced that he was headed to Pittsburgh last Sunday for the Steelers-Bills game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. The chairman did attend the game, posted numerous videos, and one of these you got to see because, I mean, my God, we have what I consider to be a blatant blueprint violation.
Oh, from the chairman himself.
The chairman himself. Now, it's usually the chairman that sends people to malt liquor hell, but everybody knows that the boss always has a boss, and I think in this case, Billy D has the authority to send the chairman to malt liquor hell for what he's about to do, or what we're about to show you in one of these videos coming up.
I think you're right. Yeah, Billy D is malt liquor.
Yeah, so we'll leave it to the panel, though. It's not going to be a total decision on Billy D's part. We'll have to have the panel vote on this too. So, but we'll start out with, once again, Joe, I can't copy and paste. So if you go to the chairman's original channel,
okay,
and this is going to be several videos in now. This is from the 15th. It's on my way to Pittsburgh.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. So go to about 1 minute. Yeah, go to about 1 minute or so.
Camaro.
Yeah, he took his Camaro to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Now we have to go a little more because we have to check on the fuel. We have to make sure the check engine light is off. Here we go. Here's the nitty gritty. So let's see here. We got to check these sort of things here. Let's see. Okay. I don't see any engine lights or anything on here. I think he's okay there. We got to run this back. Yeah, let's see here. We got to run this back because I'm not sure here. Yeah. No. Yeah, I don't know. That's the fuel gauge right there. The fuel gauge is kind of low, isn't it? Can malt liquor afford any fuel? It looks like a kind of low fuel gauge.
Can't tell. No, we can't hear the audio, Joe.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Oh. Let me do some adjusting here. Let me see. What could be happening here? Oh, my bad. Sorry. Wrong browser. My mistake.
Gotta do it in Chrome.
Gotta do it in Chrome. My bad. I can show it to you, but I can't let you listen. You know how that is, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll do it over here. No big deal. Let's see. Put up another one. Just a momentarily a slight. We'll get it fixed here. Come on, man. There it goes. Steel Worldwide. Here we are. Main channel. Yeah, we're fixing it. See? Boom! We're in there.
Okay. Now we need to see it. There we go. All right.
Yeah, we can fix it, man. Yeah, we'll fix it. Yeah. So you can hear that now, right? So here we go. Yeah, here we are.
About 1 minute. Can't hear it.
You can't hear it still?
Nope.
Oh. Now something is a problem. There's always a problem, isn't there? Doesn't it seem like every effing week there's a damn problem? I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. My settings are wrong again. Yep. My bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you can still
Yeah,
hear you.
I can still hear you.
You can still hear me, right? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Right. So that means you can hear it.
There we go.
Meet me at Heinz Field, bum, so I could swell your fucking eyes shut. Or enjoy a can of malt liquor. Shout out to Marshall Jim Duncan,
He invited me to
Pittsburgh.
join him in a can of malt liquor.
Yeah. And
I'll be
I don't know.
around 6:30. It's a 4-hour fucking drive.
Which one's the fuel gauge? Is this the fuel gauge or is it on the other side? That other one was looking pretty empty.
I don't know.
Oh, you're fucking.
See? Look at that. If that's the fuel gauge, it's pretty empty, man. I mean, you know,
Can't tell.
I'm feeling bad for the chairman. I mean, he's having a bad day. So is this where the
Denied,
violation's at?
Oh no. That's once he gets into the Heinz Field.
Or enjoy a can of malt liquor.
So
Shout out to Marshall Jim Duncan. I should be camping up in Pittsburgh. I'll be around 6:30. It's a 4-hour fucking drive.
So according to that clock there, he's driving at 2:17 p.m. At the very moment he's driving to Pittsburgh, I was driving to Coney Creek Brewing to have some delicious craft beer.
perfect timing then.
Yeah.
It sounds like to me. Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have met up with him.
Yeah. You know, that would be cool. That actually would be cool to have a meetup with the malt liquor reporter. And
Perhaps someday.
yeah, you know.
Yeah. Be worth getting my eyes swelled shut.
Yeah. Now I wonder, would that affect Billy D as well? Would Billy D have any?
No, I don't think there would be any residual effect on Billy D.
Well, last time it was pure accident, I'm sure, but you know, just spent moments with malt liquor, and he came back with his head almost decapitated.
Well, that is true. That's true.
You know, Billy's taken plenty of injuries from malt liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, as long as I don't let him out of my sight around the chairman, I think he should be okay.
Man.
So the chairman ended up arriving in Pittsburgh, made numerous videos, quick videos.
Yeah, look at this.
Outside the outside Heinz Field and inside Heinz Field. But where we're going to go is the long one called Chug a 40 ounce MAGA hat on in Pittsburgh.
Ooh. Wow.
So we got
That's here.
so there's the chairman doing what he does in these videos, just like 10 minutes worth of him standing there drinking while the people file by him.
Huh. What did he say? Oh, okay. So he puts the phone down somewhere.
Yeah. So a couple times in the video, and I've seen this in the past, people spot his camera and they go to snatch it. And we almost had a camera theft. If you go to about 10 minutes, Joe, like 10 minutes even, you can actually hear a couple guys pass by and say, "Here's a camera." And the chairman goes, "That's
You're taking a video? Yeah, YouTube video. Oh, cool, man. How long has it been recording?
About 5 minutes.
So nobody can walk through? Sorry.
Sorry.
What are you making a video of?
Don't look at video.
I'm surprised he didn't say, "Don't you know who I am?" So, Joe, you got your option of watching 10 more minutes of this if you want.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. Well, we'll go to the blatant blueprint violation. Now, in these stadium videos in the past, the chairman has put the camera on himself as inside the venue as he's drinking like a Miller Lite or a Coors Light or whatever he can, which the excuse is, you can't get malt liquor inside the venue. That is already a blatant blueprint violation because you're only supposed to drink malt liquor on YouTube, right?
Yep.
Well, the chairman takes things as far as me and Billy D are concerned. He's taking things one step further.
Oh,
One step closer to malt liquor hell.
now you can get a Lime-A-Rita in the stadium.
Well, no, he doesn't. He's not that bad. Yeah, no, he doesn't. No, he's not that bad. But bad enough. Go to 24 minutes 25 seconds.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And I'm sure everyone will be able to spot identify what he's drinking here.
Yeah, we got to see this.
Uh-oh,
Whoop, that's
craft
too
beer.
far here. We got to.
He's in row Z, by the way.
That's a pretty good glimpse of that Heinz Field with the river. Now I have not been in the ballpark, but I've been by that ballpark.
Yeah, that's looking out towards the river.
That's about what my seats look like last weekend as well, sitting in Dallas.
Yeah, chairman's got ready. Look what he's drinking.
Oh, look at that!
What is it?
Yingling.
Oh, craft beer.
That's craft beer.
Yep.
No, straight to hell. It's like the gladiators.
Oh.
Give them the thumbs down. They're going down. Yeah,
So when they're not looking, I think he's doing the same sort of hypocritical thing that, the creator of that ball cap does too. The same.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. Yeah. When
there are pictures worth 1,000 words. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
There it is, right
Actually,
there.
look at his eyes. I actually think I see guilt in his eyes.
Oh,
That is
he's
guilt. That is guilt.
Don't hate me. Don't send me to hell, please.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yingling.
Yeah, we went to Chicago. My son, my brother-in-law, his son's lady was
Oh, and still enjoying fine craft beer.
Yeah.
What do you say about that, Craig? What do you say, man?
No idea. No idea. He looks like he's enjoying himself, breaking the rules, so that's good.
Oh yeah, breaking his own rules. He breaking the rules. We're
It's
just
on film.
enforce the rules.
We're sharing the news. That's it.
We've got our investigative reporter on it, and I think I kind of side with 40 ounce right now, where someone's got to referee this stuff.
I'm saying, malt liquor.
Oh yeah, this is great. Getting to see a fight. And then a cooler.
Coolers.
Oh, that's the banquet beer.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know, man. This is not good.
The Yingling was the
That was
main.
the blatant violation.
Yeah, the Yingling was blatant.
Yeah.
That's
Nobody would ever mistake Coors banquet beer for craft beer, but
No.
some people still, in certain circles,
Yingling,
still think
yep.
of Yingling as craft beer.
Yingling's on that fine line of craft
Right.
beer, isn't it?
Right.
It's considered the oldest craft brewery, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's the oldest brewery in America.
The oldest brewery, and it's that brewery that's right on that fine line of
He just needs
craft
to
beer.
serve his time in hell. Maybe not a permanent banishment, but he needs to go to hell for a while.
Oh yeah, yeah. He needs to get his malt liquor card stamped,
So,
revoked.
so hoping for a ruling on this from 209 J Jones, the referee, but I'm not going to hold him.
209. Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought it was 40 ounce.
I
209.
Had to be thrown.
Yeah. I'm not going to hold my breath, but if there was any justice,
He's just 209's got to speak truth to power. That's what he's got to do.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it right there. Look at that.
Truth to power. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh,
Look at that. Look at the fear in his eyes.
yeah, the fear. We got to go back to where the real fear was at. Where was that fear at? It was right back here, right in this area right here somewhere. So let me get. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, yeah. We went to Chicago.
Oh no, we already passed it.
About 24, 25.
24, 25.
There it is, right there. Get a look at it. Yeah, that's it right there. Major violation. Busted.
Yeah.
Busted. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's unbelievable, Nick Craig. That is unbelievable.
Shocking.
Yeah. That is shocking, man.
So on that shocking note, we'll leave you with that for that's all there is for this week. That's pretty big news, I would say.
Hey, that was pretty good. I still call that a solid investigative report there, my friend.
Yeah. And you know what? I will wrap it up with this, Craig, since you're here. Craig, I'm proud to announce as of 2 days ago, I just learned a brand new British vulgar slang term that I've never heard before.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I know it.
You'll know it. I had never heard this before. Mark and Joe, I'm guessing you never have because I never have. The chairman is a real bell end.
Well, yeah, I knew that already. So
yeah, I know you knew that, but I had never heard that term before, and I didn't realize how vulgar that is in Britain. Bell end.
No, I knew he was a bell end. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What? I've never heard that one before. No.
Yeah.
BELLEND. That's like very derogatory, Mark. I didn't know it either, so I heard it on the radio the other day.
It's just the shape. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Got it.
I like when I watch British TV and they're like, yeah, can I have a fag? Do you have a fag?
Yeah.
Can you have a fag? Yeah, I like fags. That part cracks me up. I just laugh. I giggle every time. Yeah.
It is interesting, the two. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Billy D. That is once again a very solid report. Oh yeah. Thank you. Very solid.
Hey, Pat.
Hey.
I do.
Pat in the house now. Thank you very much, Billy. As we fade him out now, and hey, let me cover some of the comments real quick. Coming out of that, we had a few. Now that Pat's here. Pat's the one that brought this to our attention. I didn't really realize how many emojis were in Backwoods comments here, but here it is. Yeah. Well, you missed all these emojis, so this started it. And apparently he was just getting warmed up. So we have emojis here. Cinnamon Hot Whiskey is number one selling whiskey, which is interesting. Yeah, Joey Havana is the Billy D of the comments section. I am Billy D.
Careful.
Careful. Yeah, you start. Yeah. Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, that's right. He's a Baltimore fan. Baltimore Ravens, the number one team in the NFL and most players selected to go. Yeah, he's right. Yep, to the Pro Bowl in history. The 2019 Super Bowl champions of Baltimore. Whoa, he's crowning them early.
I
Gotta be careful with that one.
I don't think
as good as they are.
I don't think New England's going to do it this year.
The whole team is Jackson. If Jackson sprains an ankle, your season's over, son. Now, as good as they are, without Jackson, literally one player, they're toast. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least the other teams have some sort of balance. They've got a decent defense, but it's their offense that sets the whole thing off right now. That's
I don't think the Patriots are going to do it this year.
Yeah.
I just don't think.
How are they doing right now?
I think.
But you know the outcome of that game? They were tied when we started.
Somebody said in the comments that they won.
The Patriots.
Right.
Oh, Havana.
The next comment right here. So we've got SWW is in malt liquor heaven, and then if it wasn't for SWW, God knows what the YTDC would be doing.
YouTube drinking community.
Okay. And then he says New England won. So there you go. Boom. Which was against a really good defense, a really good the Bills are playing good, good right now.
They won 24-17.
24-17. Okay, thanks. We're brothers in the MLDC. We might have differences, but we stick together. I dwarfed up and manned up to it. Okay. All right. He's calling himself a young man. A very young man, I guess. Looks like the chairman enjoyed the craft beer way too much. Yeah, I agree with Joey, man. He did. He liked that. He liked him some craft beer right there, man. Yeah, that might have been, that second part where he got on again with the Yingling. I would assume the way I'm taking that is that was a second can of Yingling.
Yeah, what I want to know is before he was in the game, he posted numerous videos of himself before the game drinking an Old English, drinking a Colt 45. So he's in the stadium drinking those beers. I wonder and he was all the way up in Rosie. I wonder how many bathroom trips he had to make back and forth.
Yeah, I know.
And also, I hope he stayed overnight somewhere. I hope he did not drive back home that night.
Yeah, because what you say, it was like a 4-hour drive or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know. But Pat, what do you have, brother?
I have something that I was saving about a week or two to share specifically here. So I have.
All right.
Oh, Cheers. Oh, nice. Cheers, MFers 2 at that.
Yeah.
You
Nice.
do that.
So it's local craft beer or local. Yeah. It's a California brewery, and then it's a collaboration with Beer Thug Life, which I'm not sure what that is. I think it's some online thing.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about chugging. I think I'm supposed to chug it, but
Let me look that one up, man. What was that again?
cheers, motherfuckers, too. If you just search that, you'll find it. It's
Is it in,
Awful.
KAS, not ERS. So.
Is it with the U? MU?
No.
That's a great name.
MOTHA.
Okay.
MOTHA.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah. Local craft beer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
FUCK.
That's hilarious. I got to share the screen on this here, man.
they got the label approved. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
California, yeah.
That's true. You know,
That label doesn't have a chance in hell getting approved here in Georgia. I'll tell you that.
great. Yeah. Or Oklahoma or any other part of the Bible Belt, right? Yeah. Good luck. Well, you got 296 ratings on here, 296 in the last 30 days. Cheers, MFers 2, local craft beer company. Considered a double IPA, a New England IPA, 8.5% ABV, 15 IBU, 4.26 bottle cap rating. Collaboration with Beer Thug Life, unquote. Loaded with Galaxy Citra, Strata, Azaka. Is that how you say that? And Aldorado.
Yeah, exactly. I think Azaka's, I think it's New Zealand, I think.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
You never left.
Yeah.
No. Darn it.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
no, you are back.
Uh-oh.
You're back.
We can hear Joe, but Joe can't hear us.
You're back. We can hear you.
We're back.
How are we now? Can you hear me now? No.
We can hear you the whole time.
Yeah, I can still
Yeah.
hear you.
So can't hear us.
Here's where he just starts letting it all get crazy. He's typing something. Or you're typing.
We can hear you.
It's like, huh?
Anybody know
Well,
sign language?
No. We can fucking hear you.
I think he's not looking, so.
Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Whew. Oh,
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we could hear you all along, Joe. Your audio never left us. You couldn't hear us.
Oh, you could. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't hear.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. Let me see. Okay. Let me see here. Wait, let me switch something because something got switched up in here. Let me do
The chairman screwed everything up when we.
Yeah, you know, blame it on the chairman, right? What the hell? What's wrong with that guy? All right, let me see. You know what? Now I know what's going on. Yeah, I know what's going on now. Darn
This
it.
is pretty easy drinking because I think I'm more than halfway done already. So
What's the
It's
ABV?
6
on it?
inch.
8%?
Dangerous.
8.5 in a 16-ounce can. So
Ooh,
Well,
yeah.
Dangerous.
Pat, you practically are chugging it, even though you said
Yeah.
you were going to.
You're necking.
I just got back from a hard day of work, so I figured I would, as Joe and Mark know.
Yeah.
How many cars did you photograph?
5.
5? Okay.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Pat is a full-time professional automotive photographer. He shoots all these nice supercars and
Super crappy cars.
yeah, and then he shoots like these really old, crappy cars that are somehow worth like a couple of pennies. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean they're so old and crappy they don't even make them anymore.
Yeah, they don't even.
How good could they be?
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. Like they don't even make parts for them or anything. These guys have to make their own parts. What a joke. So what's that beer like, man?
Good. No, it's. I mean, it's
that's your description, isn't it?
yeah, it's. I don't know. Hoppy, not too sweet.
Mhm.
Doesn't taste like 8.5. Decent mouthfeel and everything. It's definitely not like the greatest I've ever had, but it's good.
Where did you find that at, by the way?
That I think I got it at that same place.
Same place.
Although the place down the street, there's another one at 7th Avenue in Union Hills that I've actually started to like better. They have a little less selection, but better prices and run a lot of specials. And they have, I mean, they'll do some crazy deals where they sell stuff like below cost. You know, they advertise it on Instagram and the whatnot. And I actually got next. I'm going to open up, I think, another one after this that I just got there today. There was like a Oso one that's like really limited, and that place that you know about sold out, I guess, really quick. But the other place had like 20 of them left probably when I got there.
Oh,
And I would say in general their prices are like 10 to 20% lower on almost everything.
oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, they'll do like they did like this Parish IPA that I got. That's like a fruited IPA, like a 4-pack of 12-ounce bottles for like $11. They're doing like 6-packs of, or like 4-packs of some really good stuff that's normally like $12 in a lot of places for like $7, that kind of stuff. For some reason, they'll just like do these specials, and like I think they were selling like 2019 Bourbon County for $11.
Well, that's not bad. Not
Jesus.
quite raw J deals.
Yeah.
Quite,
No,
but you know, for us, it's
yeah, not quite,
it's you
not
know,
quite free.
yeah. Right. Yeah. I think the only better raw J deal he could get is if they paid him to take the beer. They're like, you know what? Here's 20. Take the beer. You know? Yeah. Yeah, that would be the only thing better. So what are you having, Craig?
I'm drinking a beer from New Glarus Brewing Company. They're out of,
Are you
well, you know.
You're getting nuclear? Wait a minute.
Oh, the spotted cow.
Yeah, I can't get
Nuclear. I can't get nuclear.
That's like
we can't. In fairness, we can't either. My friend came over from Chicago and gave this to me. So
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my-
All right.
that beer is like
No, I was waiting for you
ubiquitous.
to show up and have Hot Butcher for the
Yeah.
World or something. Did he give the
it's
Hot
no. We can't get none of these.
Jeremy's
No, I mean-
start sending him beers.
that's
I'm
still
kidding with
Wisconsin
you.
only.
Yeah.
So, but in
Yeah.
Wisconsin, it's literally like as easy to find as water. Like every gas
Yeah.
station, every bar, every grocery store,
Yeah.
anywhere
It's,
you can buy liquid, you can buy that. Like literally.
It's it's a massive. I mean, I love the way they do that. They got a lot of fun print
Yeah.
to the state, I guess. But yeah, been going since 1993. But there's no. I'm not going to do a Greg's beer review thing, but there's no date or anything like that, and there's no
Yeah.
ABV on the can and all that shit.
That-
Whatever.
That's like their most famous beer, but I think it's not their best by any means.
I mean, I
It's
I
like
don't know,
I mean, it's a good like
yeah.
hot day chugging kind of beer. But
Yeah, it just says cask conditioner has been popular among brewers since long before Prohibition. We continue this pioneering spirit of our Wisconsin farmhouse ale, brewed with flake barley, the finest Wisconsin malts. We've given a nod to our farmers, naturally cloudy, we blah blah yeast, blah 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 blah. It goes into that.
Who
That's
doesn't
it.
rub their yeast? I'm just saying.
That's it. That's it.
I'm like
It's just,
I don't even know, but I'm like hardcore New Glarus. Like, although I had a serious tragedy recently
Oh.
with New Glarus.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry.
I haven't taken
You
a
weren't
photo of it
rubbing
yet.
your yeast, were you?
Somehow I bumped something and I shattered at the same time a New Glarus 20th anniversary glass and a first anniversary glass.
Oh my god. Oh.
Which the first one is from
Wow.
1994. So like I'm not gonna find that one again. But like they crashed into each other and both shattered.
Oh, sweet.
Oh man,
Nice.
this is the first time I've heard about this brewery a lot. Perhaps not so much this beer, which is probably their main
Yeah, that's
kind
like
of thing.
that like
but,
pays for their everything basically.
yeah, but
Nuclear
I've heard of
of
this.
Four Peaks
Yeah.
is what.
I was shocked about the stats on this one, but yeah, you go ahead. I was like, wow.
So let me share the screen on this one. You've got 225, well, basically 226,000.
Which again, that was only sold in Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's only sold right.
And 226,000 reviews.
Yeah, 220 exactly. And you've got 2,000
It's amazing
ratings in the last 30 days for this beer. You've got a 4.8% ABV, 18 IBUs, and a 3.88 bottle cap rating.
Really?
Cask conditioned ale has been the popular choice among brews since long before Prohibition. We continue this pioneer spirit with our Wisconsin farmhouse ale. Anything about the taste or anything?
It's pretty much what's on the can.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
I mean, it's basically like a cream ale, more or less.
Oh.
They call it like it has a little bit of. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's like
it's quite nice.
Yeah,
it's a little bit. It's oily, grassy, a little bit of kind of lemongrass.
It's almost like I would say, like like a typical Bud Light or like a Budweiser, that kind of thing, just with more flavor and a little more.
It's
a little
got
bit
like
of funk, I would say.
It's a little bit of funk, but there's also, to me, it's a little bit kind of a Pilsner-y kind of malt thing going on with it as well. Oily, grassy, light, very clean, very crisp. Just with that, it's got a nice kind of lingering kind of general palate flavor on it. It's not bad.
I still have my my New Glarus bottle. That's the like Whale of Wales bottle. One day I'll open that.
I'm going to be keeping this can. So when I eventually move down into the cellar, which what this room's going to be, it's going to be going underground.
You got to try some of their fruit stuff if you can. Like eventually get your hands on that stuff.
It's hard enough to get hold of this. So
I know. I mean, you'd have to trade for it.
No, I'm not. Won't be trading.
Yeah,
I'll get you to get me some more. My friend, I was like, wait, get me that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a local beer, Pat. I don't know if you've had this one. The Cool
I actually have one in the fridge that I've been trying. I've been meaning to try, but I haven't tried it yet.
Okay, well, I got a 6-pack a while back, and so I don't know. This is my 4th time trying it, maybe something like that. But it's not bad. Pretty solid beer. I had it again on here just last night for yesterday during the day for the.
You had it last night.
Yesterday.
You had it yesterday.
Yeah, for your afternoon. Yeah, I did that Friday show. So.
No, that's okay. Yeah.
That brewery used to be like my mega go-to. Like Hop Knot and whatnot, I used to drink tons of, but I hardly ever drink anything from them anymore.
Yeah, I do. I have to admit, Four Peaks is our New Glarus, right? It's not as good as New Glarus, but
yeah,
God,
it is. I mean, Kilt Lifter is everywhere.
It's everywhere. I don't care what. I was trying to tell people yesterday on the Friday show. You can go to any BS little hole in the wall bar, and if they got 4 taps, one of them is going to be Kilt Lifter. It's just that beer here. It is like, it's not the best. And what's funny is typically you would expect one of the session beers that's the number one seller for a particular large brewery in your area to be a lighter beer, like the one that New Glarus you're drinking. This is a Scotch ale, for Christ's sake. It's not.
I think it's still like a good entry beer for a lot of people. I think that's why people like it, though, because that's one of the first beers that I actually like when I first started drinking anything. That was like kind of one of my go-tos.
Oh, it's well, who else had it recently? I think it was Earth. Yeah,
I think they actually distribute a little bit to California now.
Yeah, I think Earth had it finally.
In fact, yeah, I was where was I? I was somewhere in the LA area, and I was looking at places to go to like get dinner, and I was looking at restaurants, and some place had it on tap, and it was like so weird to see Kilt Lifter in California on tap.
It's interesting though, because Monday Night Brewing here in Atlanta their beer that they were known for, that is everywhere, is Drafty Kilt, which is a Scotch ale.
Oh,
So it must be, it's got I don't know what it is. 6%.
Yeah, it's sort of like an
It's got
amber or a
malty,
brown.
malty flavor. It's not overwhelming. Just nice, flavorful beer, easy drinking.
yeah. You've got those caramels. You've got
Malt and-
the malt, right? There's a sweetness to it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people's first beers are like ambers, browns, that kind of thing.
Yeah. All the style, isn't it funny? All the styles that you typically don't write home about necessarily. They're not high rated styles. Browns, I love browns, but they're not a high rated style. Scotch ales aren't either. Ambers are kind of iffy. There has been some, but they tend to be like a hoppier amber, something that's doing something different in that.
amber or red ales, and that kind of, there's a bit of a crossover, I think.
Right.
I mean, I think it also depends where you are as well. With here in the UK, I mean, if you look at Untapped, for instance, some styles there's a like a crossover, amber stroke red ale. Is it red ales are the more hoppier kind of? Amber? I don't know.
They can
I don't know.
more hoppy.
Yeah, at least they definitely can be anyway.
Right, they can be exactly.
Yeah.
Then you have imperial
It's very-
ales and all that whole sort of thing.
Yeah.
Screw this. I ain't cracking that one open. I'm going right for the main mofo. Samuel Smith.
Here we go.
Here we are.
Organic chocolate stout.
Yeah, I haven't had this in a long time, and I'm done. I keep sitting here looking at the bottle. And now that I got a Sprouts in my area, I'm getting a better selection of craft beers. So,
you got a Sam Smith joke.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Sam Smith. Organic chocolate.
If I'd have known, I would have grabbed. I do have the welcome out there that I'm tempted to open.
Yeah.
And Mark, I don't know the last time I've had a regular Yeti. It's been a long time.
That's such a great beer.
Let me see if I can.
It's we got.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
And then I got my good Swedish beer mug for this as well. Yeah. Nothing like, I even poured smoke. Eat it, Neary. Eat it.
Have any of you had like the s'mores Yeti or the Mexican hot chocolate Yeti?
No.
Wait.
I
Mexican hot
We
chocolate.
had the hot chocolate one on tap at Great Divide when we were out there in September.
I paid like
the
$12 for. They're charging $12 for those cans here. I did buy the Mexican hot chocolate Yeti, but
That's about what they charge here too. I mean, that's not crazy.
I've had the chai Yeti once.
I haven't had that one. You can still get cans of the 25th here. That's really good. That's like the bigger. It's like the big Yeti or something they call it.
Yeah.
We had the.
I've had the.
Here we get sometimes we get oak aged, chocolate oak aged, but that's really the only variant that we normally get here. We get Yeti all the time. Yeti's always available. But when we were in Colorado,
here.
A few months ago, we had 25th anniversary. We had the Mexican chocolate. We had two of those actually, and then we had was a bourbon barrel aged one that was.
I was gonna say you can actually get right now. I think I can get bourbon barrel aged also, which used to be like they do it like every 3 years.
There's this Mexican chocolate right there. Yep.
Look at that. Oh
I
man, that looks awesome.
I like the way they've
it's actually a cool can. Yeah.
the Mexican rug.
We don't.
Yeah, it's cool.
We don't get that here. We don't get that here.
Okay, for those that have not had this, I'm going to share the screen here in a second, but I haven't had it in quite a while. Well,
for those who have not had it, your life is not complete.
This is a phenomenal chocolate beer. It is
absolutely the best chocolate.
I haven't.
Let me see when the last time I logged this. The last time I logged,
I haven't
2017. That's the last time I logged. So I
haven't had it quite a while either. So.
This beer, it is just just the biggest, like hot chocolatey sort of chocolate that you ever will have. It is one of
you're getting your fill of head on that one.
Lots of head.
Oh my god,
Oh yeah.
It's like
it's so smooth.
Hey, take it easy.
It is nice. Oh yeah, baby. When you get chocolate that big, you just like to put it all in your mouth, baby. Yeah.
It's like bow.
Should I play the music?
Yeah. There we go.
All right.
Pat was like, "Okay, we were with you for a minute, but you just went a little too far, Joe." So we've got 211,000 ratings on here, 1,400 in the last 30 days. 3 by me. I've had it more than 3 times in my life, that's for sure. But 5% ABV. That's the great thing about it. It's not super high ABV. You can just crush it. We've been on air now for an hour and 10 minutes, and I'm just cracking this beer open. I recommend slightly, no charge, slightly chilled, not
Pepper.
You know what I'm saying? This is, I can put this to my cheek. It's not super cold.
All right. Oh, that one. Okay.
That one as well.
28 IBUs and a 4.07 bottle cap rating, man. Yeah. That's how good this one is. Over 200,000 ratings and a 4+ bottle cap rating.
That's impressive.
It is brewed with well water. How many other I can say that sunk in? So it's the original well sunk in 1758 is still in use with the hard water is drawn from 85 feet underground. Did not know that. The gently roasted chocolate malt and organic coca impart a delicious, smooth, and creamy character with inviting deep flavors and a delightful finish, baby. Yeah. This is the perfect marriage of satisfying stout and luxurious chocolate. Luxurious chocolate. But yeah, just a phenomenal beer. If you have not, you really are missing out. This I have to admit, it was a little pricey. This one cost me $5. It's a big bottle though. It's 16, 17, 18.7 ounces. So it's a good sized bottle, but still like $4.99 a bottle at my local Sprouts.
I'm gonna pour something here quick that that should be a little. I'm not totally sure about this one, but we'll see what. Oh yeah.
Ooh, I've had that beer twice. The organic chocolate stout. Have a look at it.
Oh, that's blueberry. So it says stealth mode from Bottle Logic.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool looking can.
Yeah,
Bottle Logic are the shits.
And it's a blueberry sour, and it basically smells like the best blueberry muffin you've ever had.
Oh, I remember her, Becky.
Bottle Logic do some amazing stouts. They are sick. They are sick. They are.
There's a that bottle shop that I was talking about that Joe knows of. Right now, they have like a special going on Bottle Logic stuff, and they have I think like 8 or 10 of their like barrel aged beers. They're like the whatever like fundamental observation, all that kind of stuff. They have a bunch of them right now, but they're so expensive. So I've been kind of But they have one that's like a Mexican chocolate that's supposed to be amazing, like called like Leche Reserva, and some other stuff. But this one we
obviously we can't get them here, but people trade for them over here, and over here you're talking about 40-45 pound a bottle of their stuff.
Wow.
I guess I shouldn't complain about the price.
Which is like $52 a bottle.
I don't, there's,
equivalent.
I don't know if there's anything I'd pay that much for.
Did you move to?
I mean, I've never.
Are you
I've never had.
Australia now? What's going on over there?
Sorry.
Are you in Australia now? Is that the Zach in Australia used to talk about the prices he paid for beer? It was insane.
Well, I mean, I don't, but it's just what I've heard from one or two traders I know and stuff. Because I'm not interested in all this sort of. I like beer, but I'm not. You know.
Right.
This was I think $5 for a 16 ounce can. I think that motherfucker's just hitting me right now. I can't.
Right.
But it
when it's two mofos, I think it's called D's nuts, right?
this is pretty goddamn good. Like, I actually tried to buy a couple more cans of it today, and it was gone, unfortunately. But
Vanna has a comment on here. This is gay.
Well,
this is one of the best sours I've had in a while. So
you are right. This is very happy. So yeah.
Exactly right. Let me share the screen real quick here. For stealth mode, we got 4,700 ratings on here. 73 in the last 30 days. 5% ABV, no IBUs rated, and a 4.21 bottle cap rating. Tart wheat ale finished with hundreds of pounds of blueberries. Oh yeah.
I need to do a quick review, but I will be back. But it's probably a beer you might be quite interested in. So
that can. I didn't get the detail. Look, that's cool.
yeah, the can is super cool.
Yeah.
be as quick as I can.
Okay, we'll see you, Craig. Thanks, bro.
It's
I'll be back
so
in a sec.
it's Bottle Logic has this what do they call it? Can't Beat Creatures series. So it's all like they have like a oh shit, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Invisible Man,
Okay.
all that kind of stuff. All those old like 50s or whatever.
Okay.
Horror films, yeah.
So yeah, it's a super cool looking can, and then even the like font and stuff is kind of like almost like Tiki Lounge kind of.
Yeah. It's like Lost in Space kind of font.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like from the 50s. Yeah,
Yeah,
from like
So
a
it's really
bad
cool.
movie.
Yeah.
and really goddamn good. If you like sour beers and fruited stuff, I don't know if I've ever had like a great blueberry beer before, but this is the first one.
Yeah. Well, Pat's having a four bottle cap beer. I'm having a 4 bottle cap beer. I mean, these different styles by a lot.
You know what?
But
You know, it might be good though. These two together.
Yeah.
whoa,
Blueberry chocolate? Oh.
yeah. Now, that's like a commercial, right? You got your blueberry on my chocolate, baby. No, you got your
So,
chocolate on my blueberry.
that's something I'm a fan of doing, is mixing my own beers.
Hey, yeah. I mean, I just had a beer that calls itself a Rattler here, which is
Yeah.
another local beer. I'm like
That's Four Peaks, right?
right now. Yeah.
So the other day, I still have quite a few of those Willatides. It's like a rye whiskey barrel imperial stout, coffee stout from Lagunitas.
Mhm.
So I like mix that with coconut Merlin from Firestone Walker. I did like a 12-ounce can of the Firestone and like 6 or 8 ounces of the Lagunitas, and it was honestly like tasted a whole lot like Parabola. But the difference was, it was like 24 ounces for like $3 versus 12 ounces for 11 or whatever it is. So,
Yeah. So like 1/4 the cost.
I'm gonna get into some of the comments real quick, and then we got to get some of the beers, and you get to some audio here as well.
Yeah. I got
let's
Christmas
see.
music.
New England won. Let me see. The chairman. Yeah, way too much. Let me see. Where was I here? Oh, Havana says, watching the report replay. I'm going to be dropping comments in about it. And then Coach says hello from Salt Lake City. So, hello, Coach. What up, bro? Let me put the comments a little bigger here so everybody can see them. Russell says, what are some highly sought after beers that you know or / had? So, anybody want to comment on that? Some highly sought after beers? I think right now, like, I mean, I'm recommending one right now that if you haven't had organic chocolate stout, you should get.
I'm going to recommend this just because Yeti's a good one. I mean,
Yeah, Yeti's another.
And I'm gonna say anything from Hot Butcher for the World, which apparently I can't get if I'm next door to them, but Tom,
Sorry
Teen
about
Wolf can get, and Joe can get, and they're both 1,000 miles away from.
And I'll flex a little bit with that new Glarus beer that I have again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, is like the one bottle that I still have, like no bullshit. I get like $700 for that 20-ounce bottle.
If you can, type in where you're at. I'd like to know what part of the country you're at. That kind of helps too, because if you're, if you happen to be in New England, dear God.
Yeah, I used to actually like chase all that stuff, like trade and all that kind of stuff, a decent amount. But then I just like, it's just not worth it. I mean,
you know what? In each state, maybe not in your immediate area, but in each state, there happens to be that one special brewery these days.
Yeah, and
breweries. There happens to, I think everybody, if you look around, you have a brewery in your area that is doing something. Oh, he's in Georgia.
Okay.
And I still have like that homerism a little bit, with like the new Glarus stuff. But like I've never tried anything from Treehouse or Trillium.
Oh.
But the thing is, like, the Tombstone,
Tombstone
to me is, I would guess it's like maybe 8/10 of what that is,
Yeah.
Maybe at their best 9/10 or whatever. But the difference is I can just walk into a store and buy it versus.
Yeah. No, and that's kind of my point now. There's what are the number of breweries we have in this country now? 7,000?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And even here, like, you can get really good sours, really good Arizona sours, really good IPAs, really good stouts, every style you could want.
What's funny is something that I'm not really into, which is kind of a shame because we happen to be in the what Boston would be to New England IPAs. We happen to be in the perfect state for meads. Like meads we happen to have what
Superstition.
Yeah, like some of the best meaderies in the country are right in Arizona.
I think for meads it's like Superstition and then like Scrams or Shrams or whatever out of
no idea.
Is that Minnesota or I think Michigan? Those are the two ones that are. But meads are so expensive.
They are.
I mean,
sweet.
Like that Superstition has their berry white series, so it's like strawberry white, blueberry white, all that kind of raspberry white. And those are like, I want to say they're like maybe 20-ounce bottles, and they're $80.
Yeah, they're expensive because made with honey, and honey's expensive.
Yeah, and they're like barrel aged with berries and all this kind of stuff. So
it's all berries. It's you got to be into berries. Big. It's all
one of the best like beers or whatever I've ever had though was a mead that was like a cinnamon apple one out of somewhere in, I can't remember. It was like thrown in as an extra in a trade, and like I just keep on wanting to find something like it because I couldn't believe how good it was. And it was like a 750 kind of wine bottle. But the thing with that is I drank it over like 4 days.
Hey, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So, Mark, what are some beers in Georgia that he might be able to? He sounds like maybe he's, wanting to really know.
There's so many breweries that have opened up here in Georgia. I've lost track of so many of them.
Have you had much from that Wild Leap?
Yeah, Wild Leap is doing some good stuff. There's so many that opened up in north suburbs of Atlanta, like Johns Creek, Alpharetta, that I'm hearing good things about. I've heard, but I haven't tried them yet. I mean, I would just go find a local growler store, something like that, and try that. Or go to. I mean, if you're in the Atlanta area, you need to go to the Brick Store or what's that one in Porter Beer Bar. Brick Store or Porter Beer Bar for some local beers, good stuff. They'll be able to give you lots of tips too. I mean, you're right, Joe. No matter where you're at, I mean, 5-10 years, even 5 years ago, you didn't have good local breweries, but now you do. So I haven't done a trade in like 5 or 6 years, and know. If I'm in an area, I'll try to seek out a beer, but otherwise, I get plenty of good stuff here.
Here's a list, just to kind of be a little thorough, and why not check it out. 21, and this was updated in 2000. This was updated in May.
Okay.
So it's fairly recent. 21 essential breweries in Georgia.
Yeah.
So you've got Atlanta Brewing, Sweetwater, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how you don't live in Georgia and not hear of Sweetwater.
Oh, Sweetwater's everywhere.
Everywhere. Orpheus, what is this? Jekyll?
Yep, Jekyll Brewing in Alpharetta.
Jailhouse. I think I've heard of
Jailhouse Brewing, yeah, they're in Hampton, South.
Reformation.
Reformation Brewing, yep.
Reformation. Terrapin, for Christ's sake. Hello.
Yeah.
Creature Comforts.
Creature Comforts, good stuff.
Oconee, what is that? Oconee? How do you say that?
Oconee Brewing Company.
River Watch, Macon Beer. Abide. You got Wild Leap, Omaha, Left Nut, Cherry Street.
Cherry Street Brewing is good.
Georgia Beer. What is this? Pretoria, something like that.
Yeah, Pretoria.
Eagle Creek Service Brewing Company, and then you've got many more. But that's
one we just got. Pam just pulled this out of the beer fridge. Six Bridges Brewing Company.
Oh,
they're in Johns Creek, so just up the road from us. I think this might be a good time of year to go up and visit them, Pam. They're like 5 miles away from us, but this is their Silent Accord milk stout with coconut and vanilla beans. Absolutely delicious.
Wow.
Yeah, they're a local brewery. I mean, they just do cans and probably growlers. But yeah, this is a very good beer. So I'm looking forward to going up to the brewery, which is not that far away from us. Next Saturday. This Saturday. Yeah.
I just wanted to give them a real good idea. You know what I'm saying? While we're doing this here, a few more comments, and then we'll get right to some music talk. Maltmus is canceled, bum.
Yeah, Havana is correct. All those videos of Fears on his channel they're all gone now.
He deleted them.
Yeah.
While you were talking about it, I happened to be on his page, and the page was empty.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This channel has no videos.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fear. Put your glasses on, Ned.
I never took them off.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Maybe he's talking about me looking at the screen.
And then, of course, this is gay. And then we have Russell saying he's from Georgia. And never heard of Left Nut Brewery. I wonder if they're brewing the same thing as Right Nut. You know what I'm saying? Like left and right Twix, you know? So
they got that name, I'm sure.
So what do we have here for any sort of music news? What do you got, Mark?
We got Christmas coming up in 4 days. So
yeah. Wednesday.
So give me like 10 seconds. I'm going to gather up some Christmas vinyl.
While he's doing that really quick, did you hear that Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas, hit #1 on the Billboard charts this year?
Oh, good God. How old is that song?
It is 25 years old. It's the first time in 25 years that it's hit there.
Oh, my God.
It's a good song.
Christmas music. You know, there was a time when all the rock stars, all the rock bands, or a lot of them, the Beatles famously did a Christmas album every year. Like that used to be a thing. That used to be a thing to put out a Christmas. And there's a lot of artists, even this year, that put out a lot of Christmas music. I'm not a Christmas music person. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't dig it at all.
Well, you'll probably dig these, Joe. I'm sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
I've got a couple here that if you don't dig these albums, then I don't know. Like this, Christmas Day with Colonel Sanders. This is from 1968, RCA Records. Your previous was Christmas Eve with Colonel Sanders, 1967. So we play this on Christmas Eve, and we play this on Christmas Day.
Does that feature the little drumstick boy?
Nice.
Yeah. Drumstick boy.
This is awesome.
And then when we get really serious.
Oh, Tijuana Christmas! Yes, yes.
Okay.
Trumpet.
Now,
Awesome.
I mean, these are classics. I mean, really. I mean, any red-blooded Americans got to have these in their collection.
Tijuana Christmas. That is awesome.
This is our new one this year. I'm looking forward to this.
Charlie Brown.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, this is on
That is.
vinyl. This is the one. And there's a couple others here, and then I've got the Ultimate Christmas album. I'll show at the end. But I mean, really, Anne Murray Christmas.
Anne Murray.
With such hits as Winter Wonderland, Silver Bells, The Little Drumstick Boy.
Yes.
I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Yes.
And Ending on Silent Night. Okay.
That's hilarious.
And if you're into the Boston Pops, remember Arthur Fiedler?
Yeah.
The Boston. Oh, here's Holiday Happiness.
Arthur Fiedler is Santa Claus. Wow.
Yeah, and he's not looking like he's real happy to be Santa Claus.
I'm sure he's not.
But okay, so I've got some fantastic albums here. I think the ultimate one, and this is the 40th anniversary of the release of this album, and I think everybody should go out and find this right away. Ready? Wait for it. A Disco Noel.
Oh, Disco Noel. That is hilarious.
And on the famous, is that the Pickwick label, Mark? Recognize that
Right.
Pickwick label. Yes, one of the finest record labels of all time. They put out only high quality product.
It's performed by Mirror Image. So there you go, Disco Noel. That's
That
the
is
ultimate Christmas vinyl right there.
Disco Noel, man. Wow. Wow.
I mean, you can argue with that. I mean, really.
You did well with your Christmas records, Mark. Wow.
All right.
You went beyond, above and beyond with
the Colonel Sanders ones. I was thrilled when I found those.
Oh, that's great.
That is funny. That did anybody subscribe to? They had a thing you could sign up for. It was for a really short time where you could subscribe to Colonel Sanders. I forget how much it was, but it was a monthly plan, and then you got so many wings every month.
These, I mean, you could probably buy those at the restaurants, and then they probably send them out to.
Well, KFC has done these little one-off things for quite a while, right? What was it? We've covered them. I've talked about some of the things that KFC has released. I can't remember any of them, but they come up with these weird things, right? That you can.
What, like the chicken and donuts?
Chicken and donuts, but I mean like a They had, didn't they have like chicken scented cologne not too long ago?
Yeah. They made a whole bunch of crazy shit like a couple years ago.
Like that's what I'm talking about, like those chicken records, chicken cologne. God, they come out with things like that, everyone, and we'll talk about them on this show. All the different little products they.
Oh yeah, I mean, back in the day, in the '60s and '70s, I mean, Firestone did a bunch. They had a bunch of Christmas albums that they would come out with every year. There was like a long string of those. I'm to get those. But yeah, and everybody, like you said, everybody will put out a Christmas album. So, but Disco Noel is the ultimate one.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to top from any.
High fidelity, audio file quality.
Like I said, it's on Pickwick, so that's all you need to know.
Records. I think that record is like 5 grams. I mean, it's
yeah,
like paper.
Yeah. My Pickwick releases, you could see through them if you hold them up to the light.
Yeah.
Okay, as we talk about it, leave it to Eater to have this sort of article. 9 of the weirdest things KFC has done to sell chicken. So you've had the double down. What is this?
I remember the double down sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a sandwich made with chicken.
The 2 pieces of chicken functioned as the bread.
Yeah. And then you have Colonel Sanders. What was this? Some Goddard must. So anyway, so they're calling the Colonel Sanders himself just him as a weird thing. Who knows?
Oh yeah.
And then a photo printer. In the summer of 2015, KFC ramped up its efforts to appeal to millennial customers and their propensity to take thousands of photos by releasing a fried chicken bucket that doubled as a photo printer.
That's funny.
Dude, that is kind of hilarious, isn't it? So that is funny. I'd never heard of that one. And then you have finger licking nail polish. With this done, KFC banked on customers wanting the chicken flavor long after the chicken is gone. In 2016, KFC Hong Kong produced multiple flavors of nail polish, original recipe, and hot and spicy.
That's great.
That wearers can lick to get that familiar chicken taste at any moment. That is I would love to see a bottle of this stuff.
Finger licking good.
We have to get a bottle of this stuff. Have Pam put it on her nails, and then Mark, you can lick her fingers and see if it's finger licking good.
Tastes like chicken.
That is hilarious. So they had original recipe and hot and spicy nail polish.
Oh my God.
Funny.
A takeout box with a USB port. That's okay. I can kind of see that. A comic book, okay. A lot of them did that. There you go. Look at that. Sunscreen. KFC dug deep into the wells of funds for this one, producing extra crispy sunscreen. That sounds like a horrible idea, doesn't it? And then you have, I remember the candle. I do remember the candle.
Did they sell candles?
I tried to buy it, and I think they only had a certain amount of it. I couldn't get my hands on it. I tried the vinyl record. There you go. Oh, look at damn it.
Oh,
I would play it, but you know what? YouTube's been nuking all my videos. They've been killing me with the copyright protection on my old videos. The flipping videos have been on YouTube for like 10 years. Seriously, I'm not even exaggerating. They've been uploaded to YouTube for 10 years, and now they're just finding copyright violations on them.
Is that I mean, you obviously monetize, so I mean, the thing is though, if you're not monetized, people are below the threshold, then why? It doesn't really matter.
I don't get it. Get me
and then you got this age restriction thing, which I kind of get. I understand that.
Yeah, that I get. That makes it's getting to the point where how much longer is talking about beer on YouTube? How long is that going to last? I can't see it lasting a few years. The way it's going.
There'll still be people doing it, but yeah, the days of actually making money doing it.
I'm not worried about that. If she's actually doing it at all, it's
yeah.
I think they'll still be able to.
Yeah.
We'll see, but it just seems to get worse and worse.
But yes,
I mean, I'd miss all these malt liquor reports and stuff,
yeah.
Think how empty your life would be, Greg.
And then the thing of it is,
malt liquor rules. It'll be shocking to see that go.
What gets me is after all these years of making videos, and I watch people's videos on playing records all the time, and they put up high quality
audio
files, 24-bit, 192, and high quality files of music. I don't see them getting nuked like I get nuked. That's for sure. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand
that. That beer's been around for a long while, right? That old engine oil. That's kind of like a classic.
It's been around for 19 years. Yeah.
Okay. Because I've had that one.
Is
So
it a strong ale? Is that what they classify it as?
No, it's untapped class as a porter. It's 6% ABV, but it's to me it's a stout. It's just it's a bit more than a porter for me, but yeah. It's the base beer of the barrel aged version in whiskey casters. They do the 12-year, the 10-year.
oh
They
yeah,
do
yeah.
a 60.
I have
It's the base beer.
I have to share the
Yes,
screen of this, man. This is photos of some of the crazy products that KFC has had. Because KFC is that one brand that has had, they try stuff, man. Some of the others are trying stuff now, but KFC has tried stuff. I mean, look at this. They got the double dog. I seem to remember a hot dog. I don't know how you could even taste the hot dog wrapped around a darn chicken. It didn't. A cheese topped burger. What? Look at this. This is. I don't even know what the hell that is. That.
I'm starving now. God.
I seem to remember this though. This is that sandwich. That was the buns were chicken breast.
Oh, you can't beat buns. You can't beat buns.
Is this like a chicken fried steak sandwich? What is this?
I don't care. I want it.
Whoa! I don't even want. That's porn, isn't it? Oh my god! What was that?
Now
That's borderline.
that'll get you shut down, Joe.
That-
Showing that image.
Yep.
Yeah, that's hardcore porn food there.
That's porn, isn't it? Extra.
Yes,
Oh, there's the
hardcore.
sunscreen. There's the
Yeah, well,
right
you know, it looks like they dropped it on the photo before.
Is this a chicken pizza? Is that a pizza?
No idea what that is.
I don't, some of this stuff I don't even. Now we know someone that had this. Someone close to us has had this. We didn't get to have it, but someone close to us did. Oh, here's the sandwich. That was the sandwich. Yeah. Whoa. 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 Pink buns, huh? Look at that. I did have the Burger King
Pink buns.
with the black bun. Did anybody have that?
The Halloween thing.
Yeah, the Halloween. Yes, Halloween. Did anybody
I didn't have it.
the black bunned Whopper? I have to admit, it didn't taste like anything, but man, did it mess with your head.
I was gonna say I heard that it was good for tracking how long something goes through your system. I'll just say that.
Oh.
Because apparently the black, whatever they used to color it black, showed up later.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
I didn't think about that end, but yeah. That's
Anywho.
yeah. Anywho,
Any poo.
I decided to open yet another one because why not?
Yeah,
I went stout this time too. So this time, this is what I talked about. It's the Oso. It's called Morning Grind Ales from the Crypt.
I've heard of Crips, yeah.
And this is bourbon barrel aged imperial breakfast stout with maple syrup and coffee.
Oh, you go, son.
And it's 13.7%.
Yeah, you're going, man. That's it.
Yeah.
Fair play.
And it smells amazing. I mean, it tastes good too, but the smell is really, really good.
That is an awesome glass.
also Morning Grain. Okay.
Morning Grind. Yeah, it's a 2009. Or 2019, not 2009.
I'd say, wow.
You're worse than that at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like I said, I got that at that little bottle shop. Unfortunately, there's only one per person limit. We only had 24 cans total, so. But it's pretty intense. You definitely have to like coffee and maple, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I've got a maple beer from the brewery. I'm going to be doing over Christmas. I'm going to be doing a load. Oh, Joe, What's your plans over Christmas, New Year, streaming wise? Are you doing a New Year's Eve thing or?
Yeah, that's one thing we can talk about. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. We can talk about it. The 27th, we're doing another Friday show, and so of course,
Okay.
I mean, the 28th, we have another Share Beer show, another regular show for Saturday. Other than that, I didn't have, I didn't know if there was going to be a requirement to do another New Year's,
It's a little wild, doesn't it?
Well, we could do. You could do if you wanted to do. You could do midnight Greenwich Mean Time, which would be.
Yeah.
What, you're
Oh,
5
yeah.
hours ahead of us now, right, Craig?
Yeah.
Wait,
One in the
it's
morning?
What time?
1:47.
Yeah.
1:47. So we're 5 hours ahead of Eastern, so you can work
That
out
would be
from
5
there.
o'clock your time, Joe. On New Year's Eve.
I'm not entirely sure I'll be around. I might be out with my daughter, fireworks and stuff. But
She's still talking.
I can always. Yeah, we'll see. But I can always join on when an East Coast time.
I feel
What
like
the hell?
such shows should not be recorded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to admit, I'm not. We did it the last 2 years, or maybe 3.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
I'm not.
I remember.
I'm not a.
Yeah, I remember joining.
That's
fair enough. I was
Yeah, you
curious
don't sound like you're too into it, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm-
I'm disqualified. I work the next morning, so you can count me out.
I'm definitely off. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not real.
It's fair, dude.
Doing great. If not, no harm, no foul, man.
Yeah, it might be a last minute call. It might, I could see doing the GMT, doing GMT, and then maybe doing an East Coast, and then doing our own time zone, and that might have to cover everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every time zone's a little kind of crazy.
I think you should do a 24-hour show.
Yeah, just
Right?
Yeah.
Go for it.
There's some people that did that.
yeah.
That's just.
Yeah, but they won't be doing it unless they're a fully paid up subscriber now. StreamYard, you can't do that shit no more.
You only do what?
20 hours, you're done, son. That's your month done if you're on the free package. So.
Oh no, I pay for StreamYard.
Yeah, I know you do, but I don't. But it's like 20 hours. That's it.
Oh,
You're
so
done.
you stream 20 hours?
No, but you'd be done, wouldn't you? You can do 24. That's your month. You're done, son. It's
Yeah.
you get a limit of 20 hours on the free part of it. So.
So you have 20 hours altogether for the whole month?
For the whole month.
On the
Yeah.
free plan.
Oh,
On the free part of StreamYard,
how much do I get then? I didn't realize there was a.
You get unlimited.
You pay for it. You're unlimited.
Oh, okay.
You pay. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Thanks, Craig. I didn't realize that. So
you're a proper
if you had
sub.
a daily show. Let's say you had a daily show. You couldn't go more than a half hour if you did a daily, literally every single day type show.
Yeah. It's disappointing, but
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Well, they
I
pay
think
for
there's
bandwidth. They pay for the bandwidth. It's got to go.
Yeah, bandwidth.
Yeah, well, I think there was a lot of people taking the mickey out of it. They were doing massively long streams.
Wow.
They decided.
Yeah, those guys.
They kind of ruined it. They ruined it for the rest of us. It's like as always.
That's what always happens.
Yeah, those people.
Spoil the whole barrel.
Yeah, those few people. Oh my God, doing 6-7 hour shows. Those idiots.
Yeah.
Did you look this one up, Joe? I haven't looked it up yet, so I'm curious if you have.
Hey.
It's
Yeah,
Teen Wolf.
The Oso. Yeah, I was the morning
grind.
Yeah, I have it actually. I can't show it now, but I do have it. I can tell you about it. I have it right now on my screen. So, because I can only have.
Hey, team.
I don't think. You know what? Let me try. Let me see here. Hold on. Let me see.
Got the
Cheers,
big head
Tom.
on there, Tom.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah.
Is it just me?
Oh my God! Look at this, Mark.
6+. Wow.
I found a hack I found a hack, Mark.
So that's
I've
not.
got 6 people in here, 7 with
The screen share.
Oh yeah, yep, the 7 now.
I found
I
it.
think that's a.
Being a paying customer.
Oh, wait a minute, but it froze. Tom.
Do they?
Tom's sideways now on my end.
Yeah, he's sideways and frozen.
So
Okay, let me do this real quick. So Tom can come back. We have 177,000 ratings on here, 2 in the last 30 days. This is the morning grind from Oso. We're gonna get you back in here in a second, Tom. 10.3% ABV, 30 IBUs, and a 4.5 bottle cap rating.
So that's a different one though, because mine's 13.7%.
Oh well, this is the general listing.
Yeah,
so
okay.
maybe
There you
it
go.
could be. Whoops.
Yeah, I think there's a 2009 or 2019. God, I'm in the past, man.
It could be a little varied, yeah. But
But either way, I guess it's
either-
more or less same shit.
yeah. Let me get Tom back in here, man, because I think it froze him up.
Yeah.
Let me.
I kind of like them like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Tom muted himself. So maybe Tom stepped out. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Because he.
How you doing? No, he's not moving. So
Yeah, I thought maybe it was the screen share, but maybe it wasn't. It was it's telling me that he did it to himself. So, but that was cool, man. That I didn't realize that was like a little. So you can have 6 people in here and then share the screen. And man, I seem to be learning stuff about this service all the time. Plus, when I go to my settings, in general, it just says exciting things to come. So they keep.
yeah, I when I'm streaming and I get 6 people, I always put my camera on the lowest bandwidth because sometimes I've had some issues with cutting out. I can't, I can't literally get in. And
I went full screen right now, so that I put mine on the lowest. Mine's always on the lowest. I'm always on 480p.
same as me. Yeah.
So this is. I think it still looks good at 480.
Yeah, you still look good.
No, well,
Mm.
the resolution of the.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. The resolution looks better. It's improved.
You look good at any
Anyway,
resolution, Joe.
you know what? When Tom freezes on my screen, he goes sideways.
Yeah.
he does.
So I don't know if that might be an indication of his state of mind. Maybe is Tom a little sideways right now? Is he backy? Is that what's happening here? Is he on the same thing that who was on the show last night? Yesterday it was
Hans.
Hans. Yeah, Hans was on.
Yeah, Hans was a little sideways.
He was
And he was
definitely
sideways way before the show started.
Yeah,
though.
he was way ahead of us.
I did want to join, but this is more of a convenient time, believe it or not, for me to actually do this. So, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just a weekend. The daughter's gone to bed and all that sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
now,
I get you.
now I can just
Yeah, we're good.
bit of me time,
So Tom, what you having, brother? How you doing, man? How's your weekend? How's your week go? What's going on, brother?
You could say busy.
Go, Tom.
Good.
How you
Yeah.
doing, Tom?
Good.
Good to
I've
see
been
you.
good. Thanks, man. You guys, it's nice to see you guys. I haven't been on lately, but it's nice to see everybody. But I am drinking Sound Theory. It's a collaboration with Bottle Logic and let's see other guys, Pipeworks.
Right.
It's a double IPA with Mosaic Amarillo. I've never seen that before. Cryos Mosaic and Cryo Amarillo. A Cryo?
Cryo.
Yeah.
Cryo, yeah.
Not sure what that means, to be honest.
I'm gonna
freeze it? I don't know.
look it up. Yeah.
Like Walt Disney's head. They freeze it. And then...
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something like with.
It was here in Arizona, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think it's a very fine hot pellet.
yeah.
Cryo.
So what are you getting?
I think
What are you getting from this, man?
It's very, very dank. It's not. It's not a New England IPA, definitely not. What am I getting? I'm getting a lot of like citrus, orange, pineapple, little piney, like West Coast piney. Goes down nice and easy, nice and fluffy. It's not bad. It's pretty good. They're both really big name brands, so I mean, they both did a pretty
Pikeworks
job.
out of Chicago, right?
I'm not even sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
I know Bottle Logic is out of California.
Yeah, Anaheim.
Yeah, they're usually known for their stouts.
Yeah.
But I've never heard anything. I've never even heard about their IPAs before.
Yeah,
honest.
they have them. They're. I was actually drinking one of their sours earlier, but yeah, their IPA.
How are they sours?
But I think this one is really good. It's a blueberry sour, and I still have. I'm like multitasking here. I have.
Oh, there you go.
And I have.
Somebody's got to do it.
Because why not?
If it will let me share the screen again. Oh, it will. Yes. Okay. I'm so excited about that. I don't know why. 392 ratings on here. 392 in the last 30 days as well. 8.5% ABV, no IBUs rated, and a 4.04 bottle cap rating.
Oh, damn. That's my 40 in high school. I ain't gonna lie to you. Right?
Right? Yeah. And he got hurt, didn't go into the NFL. You know the story.
Pulled a hammy. Strong one.
Yeah, pulled a hammy, busted a knee, whatever it was. You know the story. You've seen the movie. A double IPA with Mosaic, like he said, Amarillo, Cryo Mosaic, and Cryo Amarillo. Now, I looked up the Cryo hops, right? They give a description right here, provides brewers with the ability to get gigantic hop character while reducing astringent and unpleasant vegetal flavors.
Ooh. You ever had a beer that was vegetal? It had that vegetal taste?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, well,
in my head it was
So
vegetable.
bad.
It was,
I think a lot of times that's also what like the kind of grassiness a little bit, you know, like or like a green bell pepper people talk about.
Yeah.
That's kind of that.
Yeah.
Stale green pepper. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say that like I feel like Tombstone uses cryo stuff. There's another thing that a lot of people use, but I can't think of what the hell it's called. There's some other new like hopping process that is all the rage.
I know the one you're talking about. It's a powder.
So
yeah, what the hell do they call it? It's
seeing this cryo seems like it's an actual like that's the product, and so they cryo different hops. You know what I'm saying? So cryo seems like a
like freeze drying or something like that, like a
trademark,
like a process that they do.
Yeah, because there's cryo hops, so it, you know what I'm saying? It seems like most of your major hops have a cryo version of it.
Yeah.
So there's, you know, when you're doing things in big batches, it seems like there's different things that happen, and so this might have to count whatever bad product is happening there. Kind of like, well, I ain't gonna go there. We've been a clean show so far, so I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna keep it above. But my comment had something to do with Bukaki. I'm just saying.
That's how we do.
It's when you eat too much cheesecake, right?
If you wanted to know where my mind was going, it was like... You know, I thought big batches of stuff, and that's...
Is that what you do when you're having a party? Yeah, I'm looking for big batches, like Bukaki. Bukaki style. Okay, I know what you're talking about, sir. Jeez.
And you, in case you're wondering, I had to rate this show not for kids.
Oh Jesus!
Hey, at least it took us almost two hours to get there. That might
Yeah.
be a record, huh? But break that one down. That might be a record.
Definitely.
You know.
59. Yeah.
But
That-
definitely not the first time that word's ever been uttered in this show.
Yeah, you think there's a cryo?
I'm sure in the days when Zach was here every week, I'm sure that word was uttered in the first 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness! I do have this Firestone Walker here, an American Wild Red Ale.
Ooh.
I mean, this one sounds incredible. It's not that real high ABV. It's called the Aggressive. Check it out.
Oh.
So we have
Firestone, yeah, there. Barrel.
Oh.
Firestone Walker.
barrel rate. Man, they have everything on here. Barrel ratio 82%, French oak, and 18% American oak. I like when they do. I like when they break. You know, we don't think about that, do we? Like what percentage? They know. So it's what percentage did they put it in what barrel? That's kind
Yeah,
of
Firestone's hardcore for that. I mean, they're
That's going crazy. It used to be just barrel age was good enough, but now, no, I need at least 15% American oak.
right. Well, we've talked about these things, right? It's kind of nice to know, isn't it? Like, and you know what? Neri had an interesting. I loved our talk between me and Neri. Bum, maybe you heard it when you were listening. Neri brought up a good point. He seemed to think that what do you have there? What the hell is that, Greg? Is that a cryo? What is that?
That's a pork pie.
A pork pie.
Pork pie.
Pork pie.
Oh. What you don't even want to know where my mind is at with that. So where do you pork pie? What do you do with a pork
You eat it.
pie?
eat that shit, man.
You cram it in your pie hole.
There you go.
You stick that in your hole. Do you put gravy on it first? What do you dip it in?
That's probably really, really
Put
good.
it in some
Probably. It actually looks pretty solid, but it does look like you know what? If we had pork pies here, they would be covered, smothered in either hot sauce, country gravy,
You don't need it.
ranch.
You don't need it.
Right now, they
You don't need it.
drenched in ranch.
Or
It's a savoury.
or bukkake.
It's
Either way.
savoury. This is savoury.
You dip that bad boy in some mashed potatoes.
Is it spicy? Do certain people make them spicy?
There's lots of different versions of. This is an apple and
Ooh.
apple and something. You get lots of different versions.
So, like, is that an
Yeah,
apple spice with pork sort of? Man, you know what? That could be good.
Yeah, a little bit.
See that, right? Hell, I
It's
might.
got like a jelly in it. It's got like a little jelly in it.
You know, that's kind of funny. It reminds me of empanadas. Really, you know, there's certain stuff you put in empanadas, and
Well, yeah, I mean, like pork chops and apples or applesauce is pretty classic, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. It works really well in a pork pie.
oh, who would know better than the English, right? The English have been doing that stuff for I don't know a few years, right?
It's an interesting doing a search on Google for that.
You know what? I think, and Mark can attest to this. Like, I think I would have an easier time being in a pub or being in a bar, whatever the environment may be, where we're killing a bunch of beers and it's your time at night right now, and you need a snack. I think I would do really easy. I'd have an easier time with that transition in the UK versus, I don't know, our friend in Portugal that eats snails. No, I don't have any desire for a plate of bugs. Like, hey, how about this big plate of bugs, man? How you dig that? Yeah.
They
nice range dipping sauce you can dip them in. Yeah.
oh Yeah, onion and garlic. Oh, yeah, that works for me.
That's
Butter.
Yeah,
they're
fuck
actually
him,
not that
right?
bad.
We've got your different variants of diesel for you. We've got number 2 diesel and number 1 diesel, so you can just use that as your sauce and yeah, have at it.
I'm,
It's food. It's food. It's food.
I'm gonna show you this real quick. This is a
Yeah, have at it.
hazy IPA, but look at this bullshit.
Oh, look at
That's a
that!
nice
Oh
shade.
yeah.
It
Yep,
is like
beautiful without
well, this is.
light.
I can't. It's fucking light, but it's like
Yeah, that
It looks radioactive.
hazy as
thick.
it gets.
Looks like a smoothie.
that looks like a straight up smoothie. It honestly does. It looks like you
Yeah.
took fruit through a juicer and you're drinking.
Milkshake
Have you had anything from these guys? The Shop Beer Company, Joe, out of Tempe.
Never even heard. No, I've never heard of them, Pat. Honestly.
Oh yeah. They do some good stuff. I've been there once. They do some like barrel aged stuff, and they do one thing I really want to try is like a neononic. It's like sours, but like intense levels of fruit to the point of where it actually looks like fruit juice, where it like leaves residue on the glass kind of thing. Apparently it's supposed to be super good. They do all kinds of crazy combinations, but this is just like kind of a straight up hazy IPA.
In there,
Yeah, I mean you can see. Yeah,
Tempe, I could get. Oh, they're so close to opening that new freeway. I swear, I'm so psyched about it. Hey, what happened here? I shared the wrong thing. Doggone
Is
it.
there any lactose in it? It almost looks like there's lactose.
there certainly could be.
There's definitely oats in it.
That's like super.
It has a
Mm,
and it just has a quote from The Office on the back. I don't know.
So here's their different beers.
From the U.S. Office.
Look at this coffee brown. You guys know I go to that right away. So you've got this FYITM Fighting double IPA.
Yeah, I heard everything. They have a one that's like pretty well known. It's called Church Music. Oh, there you go. That one's like you can get that a lot of places. Just kind of like a New England IPA style.
Coffee brown plus what is it? It says something else plus some sort of nut. Let me see. Plus American. Oh, okay. So it's a coffee brown plus American nut brown ale. Okay. Then they've got their limited release stuff.
The Neononic series. That shit's crazy. So yeah, the top left corner is the business ethics. That's the one I'm drinking.
That's the one.
The like very first one. Yeah.
So you've got the DDH double IPA, 7.5%, 16-ounce cans. I'm gonna have to check them out, Pat. Thanks, man. I'm gonna have to check them out for sure. Hey, what's this? Is that Beets? What is this?
Bohemian Sunshine. I don't know.
Vegetable nut. Collaboration with what is that? BBF Forms, is that how you say that? They're not often used in beer, so the vegetables. Think about it.
what kind of vegetables?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Looks like beets.
Oh, beets.
Yeah,
Reba.
yeah, because that looks like a beet. So and a Reba. Yeah, so red beets from Reba.
That's interesting. Beets. That's interesting.
Because you see the label, and that's a beet, right? So I'm like, yeah, you don't see that a lot in beer. Beets? That's gotta be interesting. Earthy plus bold plus cheerful.
There's a lot of sugar in beets too.
Bohemian Sunshine. Maybe that's what I love breweries that are doing different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to. So let's check out that one series that Pat was saying that sour ale with mango. Was that Lassie Dreams? Sour ale with tangerine. Sour ale with apple strudel.
Ooh.
Wow. Guava pomegranate sour ale. Oh, so these are all sour ales. Peach cobbler. That could be interesting too. Dude, that apple strudel, a sour. Now, I remember this from going to the beer show that we went to. And you remember, Tom, me and Tom are sampling so many different sours. And some of those sours weren't really even sour. They were not what I would call sour, but they were classified as sours.
Yeah,
They're
I
more
think
like
those,
some of them are ghosts.
Yeah,
Like they're very light.
Yeah.
well, I know a big thing is like the Berliner, Berliner Weisses with fruit too is a big thing. But I think those Neononic are like half fruit juice, half beer, basically almost.
This
Like
is
I said, if you look at pictures like on Untapped, they look crazy, like the amount of like, stuff they leave on the glass and everything.
Yeah, some of these sound crazy because you have the peach cobbler. These are all sours. Peach cobbler. So you have a strawberry daiquiri, sweet cherry and key lime, a raspberry vanilla and lactose. Hey.
Ooh.
Oh, here you go. Boysenberry
Raspberry.
orange pomegranate. Boysenberry orange pomegranate. Wrap your head around that.
I know one of the ones that like people loved was like a orange creamsicle one, which I think a lot of people do that kind of stuff. But
yeah, Orange Julius Dreams. There you go. Yeah, yeah, because Orange Julius is flipping good anyway, right? You start mixing it. That could be it. All these beers too are 5.1% ABV, 9 IBUs, all of them.
Which is actually still almost on the higher side for sours. I mean, most sours are 3, 4, 5 maybe.
Toasted coconut and pineapple sour.
Huh. Basically, they have the base beer,
Jesus.
and then they just add all the different combinations.
Yeah, just the different, right. Yep, exactly.
And the brewery only can releases, I think they, maybe have like a few hundred cans total kind of thing. So I think most of them they do one time and that's it.
They do single cans or they do 4-packs and stuff?
You can think just single cans.
All right. So it spreads out a little more.
Yeah. And they probably have like a limit of, you could probably get like 8 or whatever. I don't know what it is, but I think some of them they have a very limited, but like I said, I've only been there. I used to work near there, so I went there a couple times. But I've been trying to watch for the Neononic. Sometime I might happen to be down there for a photo shoot to swing in and at least get a couple of cans because I'd like to try that. But
that's kind of a busy area. That's that downtown Tempe area over there. Right?
Yeah, it's like right near ASU.
Yeah, by the river and all that stuff.
I'm gonna bid you all good night and have a great Christmas, everyone.
Okay,
yeah, you too, man.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah. Cheers for having me. See you later.
Yeah, man.
I got to be getting out of here because the Rams are playing right now. So.
Yeah, what's the score, Joe?
I don't have any idea. I've been tending to you, idiot. I don't have any idea.
Ciao. Ciao.
Did the Patriots end up winning? I didn't even see the score for the Patriots. Oh, they did? Awesome.
10 right now, second quarter. Rams.
Yeah, Patriots came back with 11 points in the fourth quarter, Tom, to win. As
Wow.
they
Yeah. You could tell
different beers. Look at that.
You could tell they're not as good as the two.
Cuvée here. Should I do like a bourbon barrel maple coffee blueberry IPA?
No.
Oh, you're gonna end up you're gonna end up with a bukkake.
I should be so lucky.
So I'll tell you what, let me get to the comments and then we'll close this one out, man. It's been a great show. So we have Metalhead. Cheers to all your beer drinkers and Malter. And cheers, Savannah. And these bums comment there. Metalhead 32 IPU is lower international bitterness units. IPU.
I don't know what that
I think he meant IBU. Yeah.
And then he said a cheers there. Cheers to bum. Y'all drinking Stone Stouts? No. No. I did have a Stone. I think I had a Stone beer on yesterday's show.
No, I didn't see that today. They had very.
I know a couple weeks ago you had that totalitarian you didn't get to, but.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I had. Yeah, I had the totalitarian yesterday. Yep, that's what I had. Looks more like a hazy IPA or ale but everyone palate is different. So later, everyone. So he was out of here, I guess. Enjoy what you like.
Yep.
And happy holidays to you and yours, everyone. Jonathan and Barry. Whoa! Yeah. Hey, there, what's up, man? NYR fan forever, man. New York Rangers fan. I don't know which one that was. Is that John or Barry?
That's Jonathan. Yep.
That's John, isn't it? Yeah, he jumps on from time to time. So it's always good to see those guys, man. They're just well, Barry especially is definitely as old school as I am. That's for sure. He's been around forever. And then Bum says cheers to John.
Ned posting again.
Yeah, another Ned posting. Yeah, and here, does Ned have his? Yeah, he does have his glasses on. Okay.
And you said you are left-handed, right, Bum?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, there's 3 lefties on here, right?
Where do you think Matt Groening got the idea for the Ned character?
All 3 people on top are lefties. Yeah.
That's bizarre because normally right-handed people are on top, but I'm just saying, no.
Yeah. Well, the lefties on this show, we're all to the left.
Yeah.
Majority rules.
I prefer to be on top.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Tom's left-handed too, aren't you?
No, I'm right.
Okay.
How dare you?
Yeah, I was pushing it. Okay, thank you, man. We'll see you, man. Great show.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas to everybody. If I'm able to, I'll have a Sunday morning coffee show, but we'll see how that goes. That's kind of always last minute.
And if you're going to be on at least an hour on Friday, Joe, I'll see you on Friday because I'm getting out of work my time at 1 p.m. So. Oh
yeah, no, Friday the 27th, we will definitely be here.
What time?
10 our time. So
noon Eastern.
Yeah, noon Eastern.
Oh, in the morning. Okay.
Yeah, 10 in the morning. Yeah, and the 27th will be the last one for quite a while.
So up in 4 beers, then 2. Why not?
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks, man. Peace out.
Okay. See you guys.
Have a good week, guys.